So you want to have fun with a high-level Mighty Doom account, but you don't have the extra money to spend to get there faster. Today I'm going to give you my plan that I would use to build a free-to-play account from scratch to high level without spending a single dime, and I'm going to teach you how to do it too. So take some notes, we're going to dive in, here we go. First off, the most important thing I ask, we need crystals. Those are the premium currency, the most important thing. How do we get them as a free-to-play player? Number one, your dailies. So when we take a look here, there's quite a few different dailies. Let me explain what's important and everything to you. Now, a lot of people say, well, all I need to do is just raid and fight to get these rewards. So that's not true. If you're a free-to-play player, especially if you don't have a lot of time in your hands, you want to do your events. So first of all, the first one we're going to start with is this, the daily missions. You do these basic tasks right here. You don't even need to do all of them. You see how many points it gives you on the left and it applies it to the bar? There is a secret reward at the final tier every single day of 15 crystals. So you get all of this stuff, which is several raids worth, and 15 crystals. That's 450 per month. If you come back and do your daily every day, that's about a $5 crystal pack, absolutely free, just for freaking playing the game. How cool is that? So I'm going to claim mine right now. Unfortunately, it doesn't take me anywhere to where I need, but that's fine. Seasonal. You will be able to push your battle pass further when you go to the seasonal. Each week they refresh each other, and all this adds to your points and your score. I'll explain farming here in a minute as well. And so especially if you're limited on time and you're just like, I don't have so many raids that I can do a day. You can do the regular ones, sure, but put your focus on events. You only get 2 or 3 a day, but they are much, much better because you get a lot of loot from them and they are shorter. So you have a 20-stage battle, but you get the loot greater than a 40-stage regular. And if you want some of the tokens for the Battle Pass, this Zombunny Horde gives you 100 per clear, leading for 200, and then you get another 50-ish from here. That's 250 a day on top of the seasonal, on top of the regular raids that you do. You can really beef up your Battle Pass. I don't buy any extra energy. I use free-to-play default energy, and I'm up to about level 26 on the Battle Pass now, so it can be done without going up here and buying any energy. A cool tip what you can do as well is if you're going to bed for the night and you have 5 energy left here, go ahead and start a fight and then force quit your app out, and then when you come back in the morning, you'll load up on that fight and you'll have 20 energy that's filled up overnight. You can also do this if you have to take a break midway through a fight and then come back without losing all your progress, because it's valuable time and progress and you want to keep it, right? Next up, the Battle Pass. Okay. This is important because you look at all these things here, there's so much stuff, and I've actually made a whole list that I put in the description of every single item in the free and the paid Battle Pass, just to show you what it's worth and how good it is. So for example, you get 4 weapons, 26 discs, like 6, 7 keys, crates, skins, plus prestige unlimited rewards. If you are a free player, use your Battle Pass to your advantage. There's so much stuff to help you progress. Do not sleep on this thing. Every raid you do will help push you further to that goal, especially those event raids that give you so much more. So you combine this with the Battle Pass to get a ton of loot that you can't normally just get from day-to-day raids. You'll also want to check your mail frequently. The day the update dropped, the game devs sent 100 crystals to everybody. The other day there was a maintenance break, they sent 50. You never know when it's going to pop up, expire, so be sure to check that super fast. Every single day you're going to come to Vega, claim your bonuses. You get boosts for that, and you can also boost them every day as well to get even more loot, like this. You can do it for free, or with crystals, we're going to do free. And you get 6 hours of loot. There's a couple other free things you always want to hit every day as well, which is your free crate right here. And you get some cool stuff, and of course free coins as well. So how are you going to spend this stuff? Now you're looking at this gear and you're like, hey, I want to get rare and epic, and I can't get it as easily by opening these special crates because they take a lot of crystals. Where do I spend my crystals? This is important. Focus on not what you don't have, but on what you do. With this Slayer kit, the Mini Slayer or the Gold are your 2 options for free to play right now. You have no limits as to how you can earn these. You or a paid player all have the same power to earn these skins and suits, with the exception of using energy with crystals to earn them. So you save up 1200 for the Gold Slayer, who's better than Mini in any way, except for the secondary that doesn't really proc. This one actually is really, really good, and even paid players want to use the gold skin. So it just goes to show that if you have the ability to get it just the same as a paid player, try to get that, max that out while working on your weapons. In addition to that, your masteries. You and a paid player both have full access to every single one of these masteries. It doesn't matter. This is not a paid area, so you can focus this as well to get upgrades just as a paid player would. So if you've bought the Golden Slayer, you can always come down to these crates. I am biased to the special crate because it's guaranteed uncommon. I'll show you. You get a 80% chance of uncommon, 15% rare, and 5 epic. I have pulled all of those. You can also go down to the 2410 special crates to get a guaranteed rare in there. However, if you're free to play, that's going to take a long time to save up, and on top of trying to get the gold skin, You know, you get the rare and that's nice, but that's so much time that you're using not using this special crate to help farm and push along the way, which farming is super important. We'll talk about that too. Over here on the menu, we have our daily pickup items. Let's pick up today, see what it is. We got 20 tokens here, and that's fine. Every day you come back and you pick this up, that final day has a special key, which is the good stuff. That's what you want. You get weapon keys, equipment, everything along the way, and I have this from gyms, but that's okay. You can still get some other things too. Okay, so let's talk builds. What you're going to want to do is when you go to farm, let's say right now, Hell on Earth 2 is the level that I am going to work on very soon. I can comfortably farm this one. So what are my options to get the most efficient loot? Well, for your Battle Pass, what you need to know is that all of the levels generally tend to give you the same amount of tokens. So you can use my neck AFK strat, I'll show you that as well in a moment with a link, or you can choose this farming strat. What I like to do if I'm active and playing and ready to go, I pick the next level down from where I want to start and choose that level. Now, there's several different builds you can use when you're a free-to-play player. You want to use the best weapons that you have. So if you have an uncommon shotgun and a common heavy cannon, you're going to want to lean to that shotgun, but it's okay, it's completely your choice either way. Now, I like to use more of an offensive build. I have several builds on this channel already, and will be more coming, because if I can take all the hits and the heat from the enemies in this level, all I need to do is how much health do I need to survive? What do I need? If I have too much health, it's a little slower, but a little safer. If I go full-on aggressive build like this here, you can see I'm very heavily reliant on the heavy cannon, super shotgun, got a lot of damage coming out here. And again, even if you're free to play, use the best gear you have, you can still make it work. Or you can do the Necroval AFK strat if you have the gear for it. I have a whole video on that, where you literally just put your phone down, let it fight, walk to the next room, put your phone down, let it fight, walk to the next room. Another thing to consider that you have with the Slayer skins is that this little 1% bonus when you get this guy to level 10, or you get this guy to level 10, you get damage and health that goes across both Slayers, so you can buff yourself up further that way without being a paid player. At the time of this video, the 1% of the mini Slayer is bugged, but it's been reported, so hopefully it's fixed soon. Don't forget that you can dismantle and take apart your weapons to try other builds, that way you're not excess farming. Whenever I would be doing this, I would be only putting items and my silver and coins and resources into the stuff that I'm actually using up here, and dismantling everything down here so it's not wasting any more time that I don't need, and I have a whole guide on that as well. Keep an eye out for fusing. It takes 3 commons to make an uncommon, and so on. If you want your own rare, you're going to need 9 commons, and epic is 27 commons, which you can go to your weapon crate here and spend 80 to get a weapon or 260 to get equipment. Well, why wouldn't you just use the weapon? I mean, hey, crystals are tough to come by, right? You're a free player, you can't buy them. Well, the thing about the weapon crate is, if you need a weapon, maybe go ahead and do it, but look at this. You only get 90% chance at a common and 10 at an uncommon. So you can get about 3 weapon crates for the price of a special, but you're also going to want to have armor as well in your build, so you don't want to neglect that too. I personally go with the specials because we get keys and things for it. I don't go equipment crate, you don't need that. Don't worry about it, go with at least a special. Click this video for an awesome shotgun build you can use as a beginner, and this one to learn how to farm without even touching your phone. Subscribe for more and come to the Discord for tips and strategies. See you there.